Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to episode 20 of the Arsenal Football Manager series. Apologies that I didn't get this episode out to you yesterday. I have just been absolutely snowed under with work this week, so my recording time has been really limited. I am an NHS worker as well, so as you can imagine, things have been really tough. So there was an episode yesterday. This is coming out on Saturday. As a bonus, we will have this episode out tonight, and we'll have episode 21 out tomorrow at the usual time of 6 p.m. As always, guys, if you are enjoying the series and you go on to enjoy today's episode, please do leave a like. It's massively, massively appreciated. Subscribe as well if you are new. I've got so much planned for FM21 in my head at the moment. It's all down on paper. There's loads more to come this year. So make sure you're subscribed. Hit that little notification bell as well. It will let you know every single time that I upload a video to this channel. Now, as you can see, we start today's episode on the transfers screen. You'll notice that we're on the 5th of February, so the January transfer window has been and gone. We didn't bring anybody in because I just couldn't find the right players. I don't know if this happens with you guys, but in January, I don't always find suitable players that are going to come into this team, and we're playing so well at the moment. I did want to sign maybe another goalkeeper, a backup goalkeeper to Leno, but I just couldn't find the right man who was going to come in that not for silly money. And, you know, that it just is what it is. We've got Renarsson, who has been a capable replacement whenever he's played, so I'm pretty happy with him. Now, one man you will notice who has left the club is Lucas Torreira. He's gone to Olympique Lyon for £23 million. So our finances are really boosted and looking good at the moment. But Torreira never played for me this season, didn't make a single appearance for the Arsenal team. Of course, in real life at the moment, he is out on loan at Atletico Madrid. So, you know, he just wasn't in my plans. He has got some really good attributes, to be fair to him, and I maybe could and should have used him more. But at least we've got some decent money in for him. Other players that have gone out, Florian Balogun's gone out on loan. Notable ones, Tyrese John Jules we sold to Crystal Palace. Mark McGuinness has gone for 185,000 to QPR. So nothing amazing really, just a few loans and a few small transfer fees out in this summer. Sorry, winter transfers. What am I talking about? Other transfers that are pending, though. We've seen this one from the summertime. Joel van Lierop, who is going to join in this summer coming up. He is progressing quite nicely at this moment in time. The fullback, he's only 18 years old. In terms of outs, Mohamed El Neni is going to leave and join Shakhtar on the 1st of July 2022. We've lost a big player here, you know. Emil Smith-Rowe is going to go and join Shandong, who are in the Chinese Super League. I'm sure they're paying him an absolute fortune. We didn't really play him enough this season. He's still with us at this moment in time, but he's only made a handful of appearances for us. When he's played, to be honest, he's not impressed me that much in the appearances that he has made, and he had no interest in signing a new contract. So we've lost him. He's worth like $8.5 million, so that is unfortunate. We had a few bids for Martinelli as well, which all were rejected. So we're not going to lose him, but I am a little bit disappointed to lose Smith-Rowe. Now, another player who has requested to leave is Willian, and I've granted that request. He's probably going to go this summer. Still worth 11.5 million. He's got another year on his contract, but we have promised him that we'll sell him when we can find a ready-made replacement. So Willian won't be with us for next season. I don't know if I'll be here next season. Never mind Willian. It all depends on how things go for the rest of this year. So in terms of results off camera, we have played 9 games since you were last with us for the victories against Liverpool and against Tottenham. And we've had a pretty much perfect run. Once again, we've been absolutely phenomenal. The only blot on the copybook, and this doesn't really count because we went through in the end anyway. In the FA Cup third round, we did draw against Coventry 1-1. A Willian goal in the 9th minute, putting us a goal up. But Miles Peart-Harris scored just after half-time, giving Coventry the draw and getting them a replay, which we won 6-0. We absolutely destroyed them. Odsonne Edouard getting a hat-trick in that one. He's on some decent form at the moment. Aouar scored his first goal for the club, which actually surprised me. Another penalty from Willian, and Martin de Roon also getting in the score sheet. Between those fixtures, we beat Leicester by 2-1. Jonathan Icone in the 28th and 78th minute, grabbing us the win. Really good goal from James Maddison in the 90th minute. We beat Sheffield United by 3-1 at the Emirates. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang grabbing 2. This was after Lys Mousset gave them the lead in the first half. I gave the boys a real rocket at half-time, and luckily for us, in the second half, they performed. Also, one of our ex-players, Mavropanos, helped us out as well, scoring an own goal. We then went to the Majeski Stadium, won by 1-0. Aouar getting on the score sheet again in a 1-0 victory. And then in the FA Cup 4th round, we went to what I thought was going to be a really tricky tie in Brentford, and we won 6-1. Odsonne Edouard scored 4 goals in that game. 2 of them were penalty. 2 of them were penalties. No, 3 penalties. Penalty in the 25th, penalty in the 41st, penalty in the 89th, and he scored in the 92nd minute as well. Reece Nelson scoring in the 60th minute. Jonathan Icone in the 73rd minute. That was followed up again with another win at the Emirates Stadium against Leeds United. A double for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Hector Bellerin and Jonathan Icone all getting on the score sheet. And then this result. This was incredible. A 1-0 victory against Liverpool at the Emirates Stadium. Now, on the face of it, you might say, now, Rich, what's so good about this result? Yeah, it's a great victory against Liverpool, but it's only 1-0. This is the goal. What a pass from Szoboszlai, by the way, as well, putting that through to Icone, who's been an unbelievable signing for us this summer, by the way. But that all came after Hacim Aouar was sent off in the 25th minute. So 25 minutes in, we are down to 10 men. And then just 12 minutes after that, Icone scored what proved to be the winner. Liverpool had more shots and more on target, higher XG. They also missed a penalty as well. Did they miss a penalty? Yeah, they did. Gabriel Barbosa missing a penalty. But what this tackle from Aouar that got him sent off is just wild. Look at the state of this. Look at that. I'm going to have to play it twice because it's just... He was shown a straight red card, which was absolutely fine, and he ended up with a 3-match ban for it. But we've got to see this again. Here he is, look at that lunge. Straight into him. Could have potentially killed a man. That's how bad it was. And then in the, the 88th or 89th minute? 86th minute, actually. Gabriel Barbosa missed a penalty for Liverpool. Leno was our hero, saving down to his left-hand side. Brilliant save, out for a corner. But winning that game with 10 men for the majority of the match was absolutely phenomenal. So pleased with that result, and it's put us further ahead at the top. We'll show you the table in a second, but then we've rounded up the fixtures with a 1-0 victory against Newcastle United. Bukayo Saka in this one, scoring after just 18 seconds. It's the quickest goal that there's been on this save so far, and Szoboszlai picks up an injury, only a minor one, so nothing too major there. But again, really good performance, probably should have scored more. So in terms of the league table, we remain in first place, but look at this. We are 7 points clear of Liverpool after playing the same games. We've been on amazing form. We've got a superior goal difference as well, which you could say almost counts for another point. So 7 points clear. Liverpool playing the same games. Man City in third. We're 10 points ahead of them. We're 15 points ahead of Tottenham. We're way ahead of Chelsea, and we're just having a great year. 21 wins out of 25, 2 draws and 2 defeats as it stands. But today, we've got big games. Man United at Old Trafford again. Of course, this is a glitch in the fixture system. You saw in one of the previous episodes, we've already played at Old Trafford and won by 1-0. So we've got to go there again and hopefully beat Man United, and then we will play our first leg of the Champions League knockout round against Atletico Madrid at the Metropolitano de Madrid. It's going to be a massive game. Cannot wait to play that one. Other things just to note in terms of my manager profile, we did win Manager of the Month in December and January. So we've done really, really well there. So pleased with how things are going at Arsenal this year. And also, in other things that I have got to show you, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, currently the top goal scorer in the Premier League by a distance, 21 goals so far. And this guy just gets better with age. You know, his mentals are great. His physicals are starting to drop a little bit. But if we look at his history, He's already scored more goals this season than what he did last season in less games. His average rating is up, and he's on course to have his best season at Arsenal. 10 goals, 22, 22, 19, and currently on 21. I like to hope, pending injuries, he will get to 30 this season. And also our other man who we love to keep an eye on, Odsonne Edouard. A couple of hat-tricks he's got lately. He's on 17 goals in 16 games overall, so he is much improved. And I'm starting to trust him a little bit. 5 in 9 in the Premier League, 2 in 2 in the Champions League. Scored 7 in 3 in the FA Cup. Got a few in the Papa John's Trophy as well. So he is starting to improve, the Frenchman. Really, really coming good for us. Right, I will stop waffling now, guys, I promise you. So first game today, Manchester United at Old Trafford for a second time. They're not having a good season. Down in 7th place at the moment on 39 points. Let's have a look at the team that we are putting out there. We've got a couple of injuries as well, so I feel like it's a slightly weakened lineup, but it's still pretty good. Leno starts in goal, Maitland-Niles, Saliba, Gabriel and Tierney at the back, Tonali and Guendouzi in central midfield, Saka on the left, Pepe on the right, Icone through the middle and Aubameyang up front. We have had some players actually return from international duty. Pepe went off to the African Cup of Nations, so he's back in the squad. Attacking midfielder-wise, we're struggling a bit today. We've obviously got Aouar, who is out suspended, and then Szoboszlai has just got a minor injury. He's returning to full fitness imminently, so I'd sooner save him for that Atletico Madrid game. Tonali and Saka, just coming back from injuries as well. Bellerin is not quite fully fit, so we'll keep an eye on how he goes. I trust Maitland-Niles. He's having a very good season, and I think that catches us up. Holding, Bellerin, Taylor, Edouard, Partey, De Roon, and Willian all on the bench. Let's get into this game at Old Trafford. Fingers crossed we can get ourselves another 3 points. So there is the Manchester United lineup. Donny van de Beek attacking midfield. They have got a few changes going on in their side, so maybe it's taking a little while for them to settle down. But I'm looking forward to this one, and if we can grab ourselves a win, that would be absolutely amazing and really help extend our lead at the top. Liverpool don't play today, so it's a chance for us to put a bit of pressure on them. So apparently Pepe's taken a knock. United have got a free kick though, and they have scored, and it's Castrovilli who gets his second goal of the season. All our good results could come back to bite us in this game. They really could. United lead just short of the 20-minute mark, and it's Castrovilli who gives it to him. The trouble is, what do we do now? We'll take Pepe off, and we'll bring on Willian. We do trust Willian. He wants to leave the club at the moment, but he's still relatively happy, and he's got that experience. I know that he can put in a good performance for me. Let's just berate the entire team. Try and fire the boys up a little bit. Thing is, at this stage of the season, every game is absolutely vital now. It wouldn't surprise me if we lost here today. Here's Aubameyang, though, and he gets the equaliser for the Gunners. 23rd goal of the season. That equals his best that he has done in his time at Arsenal. One more goal and he will beat all records. And I just love Aubameyang so much, man. He's even with age, he's 33 years old now. Is he 33 or 32? I can't quite remember. But he's just getting better and better and better. So I was just about to say we've made it to half time, but there is another highlight. Can we take the lead just before that mark? Tierney gets the ball taken off him, and United will come forward with Twanzebe. Finds Donny van de Beek into Paul Pogba, who is still at Old Trafford in the second season of this save. Castrovilli, the new signing, comes down this left-hand side. Great tackle, and Icone will pick this up, who's having a fantastic season for us. He does love to drive, and that's unfortunately just over the top of the crossbar. So we'll go in at the break, one apiece. Not doing too badly. So I just said to the boys at half-time, you've not done too bad, but there's still plenty of room for improvement. Of course, those injuries could have a little bit of an impact on us in this game. Even if we can come away from Old Trafford with a draw, even though they're not having the best season, I would be pretty happy with that result. Here's Icone, though. This team's got a good mental strength, so they're going to want to go out and win it. Gets all the way to the left and finds Kieran Tierney. Back to Icone. Saka will pick this up. Tierney has it back again. Can he find himself a cross? Finds Icone. Finds Saka. Good save by David De Gea in the United goal. Out for an Arsenal corner. So with 10 minutes to go, it's been a pretty quiet second half, But if we can find a winner, that would be great. Tiredness is really, really kicking in for us now. Just the sheer amount of games that we've been playing recently. Here's Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Can we find a late winner at Old Trafford? Aubameyang drives forward. Can he beat his man? He has the shot, but it's not great. Wide of De Gea's goal once again. See, the United team are just as tired as ours at the moment. But as the clock ticks down, 3 minutes of added time, that will do it. We'll take the draw at Old Trafford. That's not too bad at all. Probably just shaded it in terms of stats. A little bit less possession. But overall, I'm pretty happy with the draw. So in terms of the Premier League table, that does edge us an extra point ahead of Liverpool, putting us up to 8 points now. I think they play on the Sunday or the Monday. When do Liverpool actually play? I can't even see them on this list unless I'm... Oh, they're in the late kickoff today at 8 o'clock against Chelsea, which will be a big game. We could do with Chelsea getting all 3 points there. So Liverpool do beat Chelsea by 4-1, cutting down our lead at the top to 5 points, which is okay. Do you know what? If we could have got the win at Old Trafford, that would have been great. But 5 points clear still, with 12 games to play. Still lots of work to do. The good thing now is that we've got 10 days until we play the Atletico Madrid game. So it's plenty of time for those players to get a bit of rest, bit of recuperation, and hopefully we can go again. Right then, it's time for the big one. The Champions League first knockout round away against Atletico Madrid. We are at full strength for this one, which is amazing. Full strength, pretty much full fitness. Leno will start in goal. Tierney, Gabriel Saliba and Bellerin at the back. Tonali and Aouar in central midfield. Aouar coming back into the side. He can do anything, this man. I absolutely love him. Saka on the left. Icone on the right. Szoboszlai supports Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, who will be up top. On the bench, Holding, Maitland-Niles, Partey, Guendouzi, Pepe, Nelson and Edouard. So Icone's got the nod today over Pepe because he's been amazing this season. 2-2 in the Champions League as well. Some really good Premier League performances lately. Attributes going up. And he's just been fantastic. So he's getting the nod today. Seems to score whenever he plays. Hopefully he can do the same today. Let's get into this game. Get a good result. It would be nice if we could get an away goal as well. Before we start, actually, let's just have a little look at Atletico Madrid at this moment in time. They are currently sat in 7th in La Liga. So they're not having a great season. It'd be nice if we could take full advantage of that. It really would. Let's see. We're going to find out about that. There is the Atletico Madrid side. A 4-4-1-1 formation. Some decent players they've got in there. This is going to be a tough game. Make no bones about it. But I'm really looking forward to it. A big chance for us to progress to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. I think what I'd mainly like from this fixture is definitely for us to score a goal and to basically be in the tie going into the game at the Emirates. We know how good we are at the Emirates Stadium, so it'd be great if we could get ourselves a goal. So we've made it all the way through to half-time with absolutely no highlights whatsoever. Let's pump fists and say, what shall we say? What do we go for? Let's go for it. It's a great opportunity to show the pundits they've been right to back you up. What we will do is we'll criticise the midfield and we'll criticise the attack, just in the hope of firing them up a little bit in this second half. I'm going to be tempted to make a couple of changes soon. Tonali heading that one clear. Only as far as Koke, though, for Atletico Madrid. Can we put on a little bit of pressure? We could do with a goal here. Here come Madrid, though. Ball into the box. Danger cleared. And Icone will pick it up. Good tackle once again by Koke in central midfield, though. We haven't really started today. Arya finds Saul. Great tackle that time by Tierney. But it only comes to our man on the right-hand side. It's a big header. And Boga, Jeremy Boga, gives Atletico Madrid the lead on the hour. Right, we are going to make 2 changes. Thomas Partey is going to come on for Szoboszlai. Aouar's going to go into its usual position of advanced playmaker. We're also going to take off Icone, who's not having a great game, and we'll bring on Pepe on that right-hand side. Let's just say we want to see a good display from them, but we've got less than half an hour now to get something out of this. Here is Thomas Partey driving towards goal. Gives the ball away, though. It's been a disappointing performance from us so far. And that's an even worse pass from Bellerin. Lamar's picking it up. He's got a man free. And it's Alvaro Morata who smashes it into the goal for his 10th of the season. Shocking defending. We are going to berate the entire team. And our only hope now at this moment in time, look at that poor pass from Bellerin. But our only hope at the moment is that in the next 20 minutes or so, we can find an away goal. Trouble is now, if Madrid score again, we're going to be virtually out of the tie. Here's Thomas Lemar. Finds Koke. Then it comes back to Koke once again. Boga, who scored the first goal. Atletico Madrid are just all over us. Here's Lodi. Back to Boga. Shot is over, hit a little bit. Sorry, the cross. But look at this. They've got all the time in the world. That one's blocked. Bellerin clears it away. So with a few minutes to go, Odsonne Edouard has come on. But this has been our worst performance of the season. It's been an absolute shocker, and it's come at a really bad time. We go down 2-0 against Atletico Madrid. The XG much higher for them, the 1.43. But really, really poor performance. we're going to thrash arms. Performance has shown me that there's much work to be done. Training hard tomorrow. No, I'm not going to say that. We're going to go on far from pleased with the result. Well, that didn't go particularly well, did it? Especially after all the good results that we've had off camera. Plenty for us to improve on. And we will come back in that next episode for the second leg. It's going to be a huge game at the Emirates where we're going to have to score at least twice, even for it to make extra time. But Madrid were just better today. You know, you're going to get these games in Football Manager where your team just doesn't perform. And sadly for us, it's come on a really, really big stage. However, in the positives, we are still doing well in the Premier League. Obviously, we saw earlier in the episode, we remain top by 5 points, but we've now got some big games to focus on before we get to that Madrid game. Chelsea away coming up in the Premier League, who are sat in 5th. Wolves at home. We've got Derby in the FA Cup and Swansea at the Emirates as well. We'll play all those games off camera, and we will come back in episode 21 for the game against Madrid and Aston Villa. But guys, thank you so much for watching today. If you've enjoyed, please do leave a like on today's episode. Subscribe to the channel as well if you are new, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.